guys? What is going on? I know I'm probably sounding like I'm in a cave right now, but for some reason I cannot utilize my lovely uh, hardware, my microphone right here, because I guess it's like I put it in the slot and you can't hear me. So I'd rather sound like I'm in a cave than you can't hear me at all. Because sounding like you're in a cave is better than not being heard at all. Okay? So if you don't like it, well, that's too freaking bad. Sorry. Do I even sound that bad? I mean, I don't sound horrible. I just sound a little muffled. That's all. I don't know why I sound muffled. What happens if I take out my earphones? Let me see if that improves a little bit. Just trying to make sure we're. I'm just trying to make sure. I sound so bad, but honestly, okay. Well, I probably sound horrible, but I cannot use OBS because it lags like crazy. So, gotta deal with this, I guess. It is what it is. But anyways, you know what we're talking about. We're going to talk about the Guardians series against the A's. And as I mentioned in my previous iteration of the stream before OBS decided to start spasming again, we had lost 8 straight games against them. And I'm gonna turn off my fan real quick, but I'm gonna keep talking. But pretty much like we could not beat these guys, no matter how hard we tried. We could try everything, and we could not beat them. As the Braves just hit a 2-run dinger. Wow, that's Duval again. Well, damn. But we can understand you. That's the important thing. Exactly, Paulie. Exactly. Yep. And I don't look like a robot. Damn, Duval just hit a second dinger of the game. It's in the 4th inning. Wow. But we could not beat these guys, no matter how hard we tried. At home, anyways. Because if you remember, we swept them in their joint. And I was thinking, well, we're probably going to split. I expected a split. And we went out and took 3 or 4. So I'll take it. But yeah, game 1. We had the Pilkman on the mound going up against Kaprelian. And this was a game where the long ball was unleashed by both teams. Betancourt for the A's looked like Cranberry Bonds. And he hit a couple dingers in this series. He hit his first one, 2-run shot. That's another thing about the A's. They scored like 2+ runs in every game. And they scored first in every game. Little spoiler alert for y'all. But yeah, Betancourt scored top of the 2nd. And then bottom of the 4th, the Guardians offense woke up. 2 straight bombs from Jose and Josh Naylor tied the game up. Back-to-backs. And then Seth Brown doubled. 2-run double. He'd be another one that would kill us in this series. 2-run score, 4-2. And then bottom of the 6th, we would respond. Oscar Gonzalez, a.k.a. SpongeBob, because he has the SpongeBob theme song, has his walk-up song. That's going to be our version of Baby Shark. I can already tell you. And I love it. Very kid-friendly. Yep, he's going to be a crowd favorite, without a doubt, just because of his song. But he scored a run. We got a run scored, 4-3 A's. And then an inning later, Stephen Kwan, another fan favorite, he tied the game up 4-4 with an RBI single. And then bottom of the 8th, Guardians took the lead essentially for good. Yeah, they took the lead for good. Jimenez singled in a run, and then Clement singled in a run on a bunt. Imagine that, a bunt single for a run. And then Palacios doubled in 2 more runs. So look at the AAA guys showing out in this, man. This is awesome. I love the AAA guys showing out. because, like I said in my previous attempt at this before, again, OBS decided to have a spasm. This is their show. This is their tryout for them. This is their tryout. They have a 162 game tryout for this team because we're going back to competing next year. Essentially, this is a transition year. The front office spent virtually no money besides Jose Ramirez, Miles Straw, and Emmanuel Clase. They extended 3 keystone pieces on this team. And now it's time to build around those guys. I expect them to be not supremely active, but they're going to probably make some trades because, there's a log jam in the minors now. It seems as though there's way more good players than there are spots for them, so I expect some trades to, maybe acquire some decent pieces for the Major League squad. And then I could see them making some moves in free agency, notably at catcher, because Austin Hedges, believe it or not, is a free agent after this year. And I'm sure there's a couple catchers out there that we could look at, but that's way too far down the line to talk about right now. But yeah, Guardians got the win 8-4, and De Los Santos got the win. He's 1-0, 2.35 ERA. Trevino took the loss. He's 1-5, a 9.20 ERA. Man, I remember when Trevino was elite. He and Trinan were like a 1-2 punch. You'd see one out there, they would knock you out, and then an inning later, probably in the ninth, you'd see the other one. And they just helped each other out. They complemented each other so well. And now Trinan, he's hurt right now, but Trevino is falling off a cliff. And you hate to see it. You honestly hate to see that. What's up, Jacob? At least we won today. That Browns logo is ugly. Really, Jacob? You want to get blocked? I'm joking. Or at least I think I am. But yeah, it sucks for Pilk. It would have been great to see him get a win, but Cleveland, 8 runs, 14 hits. That's great to see. Again, I've always said this. This lineup can mash the ball. They don't have home run power, but that's not the way to go. I saw the Yankees in the past couple of years. They focused solely on just sending the ball out of the yard. They didn't do the small ball approach like we're doing here. Yeah, home runs are cool. They're trendy, but small ball is what kills pitchers because it makes pitchers work. It works their pitch counts up, gets them out of the game. And when you're the A's and you have a trash-ass bullpen, you're facing a team like this that can mash the ball around, put it all over the park, dot that ball around, make your pitchers work. That pitch count rises, and before I know it, you're in the bullpen, and we're over here like, all right, time to have some fun. And that's essentially what we did here. 4-run 8th inning, put this game away for the Guards. And I love to see it, man. I love it. So we are going to 27 and 26. And like I already mentioned, when it came to how the pitchers did, Pilkington was meh, but Kaprelian was not as good, luckily for us, because if he was on his A game, we probably would have lost. But, man, I like this offense. And this offense just completely wakes up in the later game. I don't know what it is, but, it's just something that they do. They always do that. They've been doing that all year. Shaw, Hedges, De Los Santos, and Steffen, they did all right. They did not allow any runs after Pilkington, so they held it down. They held it down for the rest of the team. They let the offense wake up. That's what they're supposed to do with the bullpen. Especially Hedges, De Los Santos, and even Steffen, who's been kind of on our bad side. A lot of Guardians fans have a love-hate relationship with him because he's kind of fallen off a little bit. But it is what it is. Pitchers go through phases just like hitters do. They just got to lock in when they get on that mound and just not make any mistakes, which is, thank God we had enough, some insurance runs. We had a nice little couple run lead to give them a little cushion. But yeah, we took the first game. And then the second game of the series, I think I streamed the first game too. So yeah, That was a fun game to stream. So then game 2 comes up. And again, the offense is essentially dead. I'm sure he is just complaining about the resolution. Pixely, well, it is what it is. Again, internet's not the fastest. And I'm also, reading off of MLB.com, which hurts the resolution. Oh well. I like when people comment, they're like, oh my god, this stuff is trash. Well, there's not much I can do. Based off of where I live, like the internet out here is very spotty, if that. I'm just lucky to get internet out here where I live. I'd rather have pixelated, slower, internet than no internet at all. But yeah, game 2, offense was dead pretty much the entire game. We had McKenzie on the mound for 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, both left the yard. And they had Blackburn, who went 8 solid innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, 3 Ks. And for about 8 innings, it looked like we were going to DeGrom McKenzie again. 2 mistake pitches in the first 2 innings hurt him. Because, of course, they did. And I bet you can guess. Let's see. Can you guess who left the yard in this game? Oh, you can't guess? Oh, Seth Brown and Sean Murphy. Of course. Seth Brown, of course. God. But yeah, they left the yard, and it was 2-0 for essentially 8 innings. Literally, it was 2-0 for 8 innings. And then, bottom of the 9th, the run happens. Ramirez comes up, 16th home run, right center field, blasts it on the second pitch he saw. Absolute beast. And then Miller comes up. Or no, Naylor walked, which is weird. I don't know why you walk Naylor. Luis Gonzalez doubled. And then they intentionally walk Andres for Owen Miller. And Miller sack fly ties the game. And then Stephen Kwan hit a single on a grounder to short. Andres beat the throw to second, so bases are juiced. And Luke Maley comes up and walks it off. Sack fly. So that was great to watch, man. I was doing the finals game during this game. I gave you a little impromptu baseball stream, but it wasn't the greatest. I was focusing solely on basketball at the time, but yeah, did you see Colin Sexton rumors to Lakers? Oh, wow. And now the Pirates just hit a 2-run bomb. That's Brian Reynolds. Hey, Brian Reynolds. Future Guardian. Imagine. That'd be lit. But nah, I don't know what we're going to do when it comes to trade deadline and stuff. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, offense woke up at the end. Gosé gets the win. He's 2-0 with a 4.40 ERA, and Danny Jimenez is 2-4 with a 4.91 ERA. But yeah, when it comes to the pitchers, how they did. McKenzie 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, earned and walks. 2 runs were homers in the first and second innings, 6 Ks, so not a bad. That's a good outing for any pitcher, really. 2 runs, that should be a W all day, but when your offense is dead pretty much the entire game, we damn near DeGrommed McKenzie again. Well, technically did, because we scored after he came out of the game. But Blackburn, 8 innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Luckily, the offense woke up at the end, and we won the game. So we're 2 games over 500. And then we talk about last night, which I also streamed that game. And if you watch that stream, you know exactly what happened. So I'm not going to talk about it too much, because I bet you a lot of you probably have seen that stream by now. The beginning of the game was fun. I was having a blast because the Guardians were Plesac was being Plesac, giving up a couple runs, but overall, it looked like we were going to hold it down. We were down 2-0, bottom of the fourth, and then the Guardians' offense woke up again, and we scored 4 runs in the bottom of the fourth. Jose RBI double, got a run in there. I think he wound up at third after some funky play happened with the infielders, so he ends up at third. Naylor reached on the fielder's choice, scored Jose, tied the game up. Miller sack fly again, made the 3-2, and then Richard Palacio single made it 4-2. And then bottom of the sixth, Owen Miller would once again contribute with another RBI double as it would make it 5-2. And then just madness happened. We would not score again as, I'm not even going to talk about it. You can go watch it. All I'm going to say is a couple botches by our infielders, corner infielders, Naylor and Ramirez, mainly Naylor. He's the main culprit. Because he had the double play, but no, I'm going to try to throw it like I'm throwing basketball. He yeeted a ball into left field, which led to a grand slam from Seth Brown, which led to us losing because they would hit 3 more homers after that. Vogt, Betancourt, no surprise, and Murphy all homer in the final 2 innings and pretty much put it away. So we lose that game. Not even really going to talk about it too much because I streamed it. So, again, go watch that stream. That was a fun stream. It would have been hard for him to step on first because where he was. Twins down top 4. Hey, yo, let's get that freaking loser out of this chat, eh? I mean, we all know that this person that has that account has no life and they have never felt the love or embrace of a woman. So they come into random chats just spewing this garbage, freaking spam in my chat. There's no spam in my chat. Should have stayed on second. Owen. Yeah, I honestly thought. I mean, it's very tough. I feel bad for Eli because not only was did that happen, he kind of did get charged by an umpire too. Hedges tried to give him a good frame job. Whoa. Whoa. He tried to frame it perfectly on a pitch that was outside. He tried to go pull a fast one. Umpire wasn't having it. And that also cost him too. And he tried to sneak one up high, and dude was not going to miss it. So, of course, the grand slam. We lose the game. It happens. I see it like at least once every year with this team. Everyone makes mistakes. Just sucks because we were out of that inning. It looked like we were going to breeze through it, but no, of course not. Some pitchers can get through that. Others, they can't. Eli just couldn't get through it. Reminds me of that one game where Tito and who was it? Freaking Mickey Callaway at the time. They had a miscommunication about who to bring in. I think they were talking about Dan Otero or Oliver Perez, and they brought in the wrong pitcher. That actually happened. I remember that too. I think it was like Otero or Oliver Perez at the time, I think. And they brought in the wrong pitcher, and there was a whole thing about it. Miscommunication from the bullpen phone or whatever. Because they had like a code word like DO or OP, and they picked the wrong guy, and we wound up losing that game. So, yeah, of course. But yeah, Montas got the win. He's 3-6 with a 3.40 ERA. Morgan took the loss. He's 2-2 with a 1.91 ERA. So, yeah, that sucks for him, though. He always gets hit with the hard luck stuff. It's tough. And of course, I posted something on Twitter yesterday after the game, or during the game. I was watching the FS1 broadcast. And for some reason, they showed Eli warming up, okay, like normal. They showed his stats, and it had Daniel Norris. I'm like, how? But then I'm thinking, they probably had his nameplate and stats, and they had Daniel Norris's name with the Guardians logo. I'm like, wait, what? I had to double check. I was like, we didn't get Daniel Norris, did we? Like, no, that's Eli Morgan. Whoever in the production truck for FS1's a dunderhead because they forgot to put Eli Morgan's name there. It's like when you see someone hastily put together a nice little thing for the jumbotron that says first name, last name. Everybody's down here hate on me bad. My grandma just bought me Josh on merch. Nice. Good to hear. Oh, this one's hit to the left. Caught. Nice. Good catch. Jack Lewinsky. But yeah, it sucks because Plesac went 6 innings, gave up 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 2 Ks. I mean, typical Plesac start. Only 4 runs. That should be good enough for him, right? But Montas, 6 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Not even a great outing on his standards either. But, you know, when your bullpen, when your first baseman decides to yeet the ball into left field for no reason. Because the thing is, Ahmed was standing right there like he pump faked it. And I guess he was giving Ahmed a little extra chance to get up 10-2 New York. Holy crap. But it's in the top 4, too. Holy shit. But, yeah, he's trying to give Ahmed a chance. Ahmed was right there. Just a little throw to Ahmed, and then get your ass to first or whatever. If anything, you just get one out, and we're all set. But, no. He tried to do something that he shouldn't have done. Classic Naylor. Naylor failure. Tough failure. But it's one game. And then comes today's game. Now, if you were checking all over TV, if you live in the Cleveland area and you were looking all over Bally Sports and everything, you're wondering where's the game at? The game wasn't on TV today. It was on Peacock. Don't move to Raleigh, whatever you do, facts. They watch hockey. We in our yay. Okay. The game was on Peacock today, and I mean we had a good start from Quantrill. I mean another 6th inning start from Quantrill. That's his 9th straight start of 6+ innings for him, and we gave up 3 runs. Well, I think 1 was actually from Cal himself. Yeah, 1 run from Cal. It was a homer by Laureano in the first. And then the Guardians would do as Guardians do, and they would spawn 3 runs in the bottom of the first. Jose was an RBI with a 2-run double. It's 58 or 59 homer or 50 to 59 homers. Holy crap! 59 RBIs on the year for him. I think he was just credited with 1 RBI, not 2. I think. But yeah, Ramirez gets, or maybe he was credited with 2 RBIs. I don't know, but he has 59 now on the year. 2-1 Guardians, and then Owen Miller again singled a run in, so he's got another RBI, 3-1. And then bottom 6, we had some rare Ahmed Rosario success. He gets a double and scores a run. He gets a run in there, 4-1. And then Josh Naylor singled in a run, 5-1. That's bottom 6. And then Jose again grounds into a force, scores another run. I don't think he got an RBI there, but 6-1. And then top of the 8th against Trevor Bumass Steffen, Betancourt and Brown would wrap up the series with 2 dingers of their own. So overall, you know, not a bad game out of Cal. Like I said, his 9th straight start of 6 innings at least or more. Quantrill, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks, and a homer. Not bad for Cal. Not bad at all. And then Irvin, on the other hand, 5 2/3, 6 hits, 5 earned, 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks. And he and Quantrill have damn near identical ERAs too. But you know, we did enough. There's someone going down the street on a horse. Huh, that's a first. But that is pretty much it for that one. Quantrill gets the win. He's 4-3, 3.38 ERA. Irvin takes the loss. He's 2-3. So yeah, how about that? Quantrill 4-3. Irvin 2-3, 3.34 ERA. And then Coste got his 11th save. He has a 1.85 ERA. So with that being said, let's talk about the upcoming series against Colorado. off day tomorrow, which is something that we really need. Need that off day. We need an off day like a freaking alcoholic needs that beer. And let's get the starting rotation here. Get the pitching matchups. If MLB.com does not have them, I will get them on ESPN because I'm pretty sure they have them. So here we go. It'll be Shane Bieber, I think, against Senzatella. And Bieber's 3-3, 2.91 ERA and 68 Ks. And then I think it'll be Senzatella on the mound. I'm not exactly sure, or 1,000% sure. For game 2, we will have Connor Pilkington on the mound, 1-0 still, 3.57 ERA, 25 strikeouts. And then on June 16th, they wrap up the series, 3:10 p.m., another wonky start time. It'll be McKenzie on the mound, 3-5, 3.09 ERA, and 55 strikeouts. Now we go to ESPN real quick to see what the exact matchups will be. Dofu live stream, I watched it. Great to hear Rick Manning. Yeah, it was Rick Manning, and you had Rick Manning. You had Dallas Braden, former Barstool, I guess. I think he was a former Stoolie. Used to work there. I don't think he does anymore because I don't really hear his name much on that channel anymore, really. He used to do stuff with Jared Carabas and all them. And then, of course, you have Jason Benetti, who's been heard around mainly with Chicago sports. So, Jason Benetti. Yep, does White Sox, does Bulls games, and all that other great stuff. Now, we look at what we got coming up against Colorado. We won to Colorado on 2 days. High altitude. I expect the ball to be flying out, and I would not be shocked if Oscar hits his first home run in that ballpark. It would not surprise me at all. I'm just looking at my phone real quick, see if there's anything going on. Nothing happening as of this point. At this point, you never know these days. You know, we never know when a trade could pop off. I mean, literally, like, I still remember to this day, I streamed us against the Astros. We got shut out, I believe. And then right afterwards, I ended my stream in 5 seconds, not even a minute later, a tweet came out saying that we were trading Trevor Bauer. You never know what could happen. That's the beauty of the MLB. You never know. Killer starting rotation. Yeah, the rotation hasn't been too bad. And then Savale, he's doing rehab assignments. So hopefully he'll be back soon. But the rotation heading into Colorado looks like the following. So Bieber and Senzatella, like I figured, on the 14th. On June 15th, Pilkington versus Austin Gomber. And then June 16th, it'll be Tristan McKenzie against Chad Kuhl on ESPN+. And then we go to LA, where we will have an Apple TV game, and then we will have a game on Fox. So if I was to do a collab with Isaiah, which I don't think I am, because he's, I think, going to be out of town or something. But, yeah, Apple TV, not happening. If we were to do a game, I would do Bieber versus Gonsolin. But at least we avoided Kershaw. Yeah, at least we avoided Kershaw. And Bueller. Well, Bueller's hurt now, but still. Facing freaking Kurt. Oh, no, we didn't avoid him. Oh, I didn't even see that. Plazak and Kershaw. And it's on Apple TV. Oh, well. I thought we avoided him. No, I just looked at oh, shit, we didn't avoid him. He's right there. Dang it. It wasn't even Bieber versus Kershaw. That would have been an elite matchup. But at least, you know, we avoided Bueller, I guess. Kershaw and Plazak, Urias and Quantrill, Gonsolin and Bieber. Probably going to win one of three of that series, but we'll see. You never know these days. But that, of course, this starts a 9-game road trip in Colorado, LA, and then Minnesota. And then, of course, with Minnesota, that's the first of 8 of 11 against the Twins. 3 on the road and then 5 at home, with a nice little 3-gamer against Boston in between. In Boston, or it's at home against Boston. And then, of course, starts a nice little homestand back on the road for a little length. But that is pretty much going to wrap it up as the this stupid idiot freaking loser spam bot came back in the chat. Go find a freaking go touch some grass. How about that, huh? You're gonna go touch some grass. How about that, huh? But that being said, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Sorry about the first attempt. I thought OBS would behave, but of course it didn't. So I'm going to have to do it like this from now on. It appears. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog, and see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow for Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Now, at least the Guardians don't play, so I can just focus on that. So I'm also doing this now, so I don't have to do it tomorrow. I can enjoy my day before the NBA Finals game. But with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog.